This is the first of 2 videos that shows you how to work with Word's table of contents tool. This is a very simple demonstration. You can get far more complicated than this. So the first thing that you need to know about Word's table of contents tool is that you need to have styles in your document. So I have a document here. It's 7 pages long. It's broken up into, we'll call them chapters or sections or whatever. There are just simple page breaks in between each page. So the first thing I need to do is I need to use styles or put styles into my headings. So I'm going to use heading style number 1 and heading style number 2. So I'm going to click on computer viruses on the main heading here, and I'm going to choose heading number 1. And then I'm going to go down to the next major section and click on that. And if you remember, the key that allows you to repeat formatting is the F4 key on your keyboard. So I'm just going to do that. And then I'm going to click on the second page up here, and I'm going to put heading style number 2 there. And then I'll click on the next page in F4. And then down here, F4, F4, and scroll down to my last page and F4 that. So again, without the styles tool, you are not going to be able to create the table of contents tool there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click at the very beginning of my document, and I'm going to go to References and Table of Contents, and I'm just going to use Automatic Table 1. So there we have it. There is the table of contents. Now we may want to make some changes here. So what I want to do here is I'm going to put the beginning of my text on the next page, but I'm going to use a section break for that because I'm going to show you in a minute why I want to do that. So I'm going to go to Page Layout. First of all, my cursor is sitting right in front of the C. I'm going to Page Layout. I'm clicking on Breaks. I'm going to go to Next Page Section Break. So that puts that into a new electronic section. I'll just turn on Show Hide to show you. So there's a section break right there. You'll also see that I have page 1 and page 1. So we'll come back to that. The other thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to do a Control Home to go to the beginning of my document and Control Home again. And I'm going to insert a cover page. So I'm just going to choose, I'll choose that one. Call it Computer Viruses. I'm going to get rid of the other placeholders. There. Okay, so I have a cover page, I have a table of contents page, I have the rest of my document. Okay, so you'll notice that the table of contents differentiates between the major headings and the subheadings, and it gives me a page number for each one of these. So if I want to make changes to my document, I can update my table of contents. So let's go and delete one of these sections. I'm just going to scroll down here. I'm going to delete employee theft. So I'm just going to highlight this and hit delete. Gets rid of that page. Go back up to my table of contents. It's still sitting there, employee theft. But what I need to do is update my table of contents. So I'm going to click on my table of contents, and I get this update table link. I'm going to click on that, and there we go. So that has gotten rid of the extra paragraph that I no longer have. So when you're working with a document that has a table of contents and you're adding information here, removing information there, all you need to do is click on your table of contents and choose update, and that will update everything, assuming you continue to use styles in your table of contents. The last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to change this page number. So it's sort of conventional to have a small Roman numeral here instead of the Arabic, and so I'm going to double click on here, and because we used a section break, we can just change this one page number format, because this is section 1, this is section 2. Okay, so I'm in my section 1 footer. I'm going to go to page number. I'm going to go format page numbers. I'm going to change my number format to small Roman numeral. Choose OK. And that's changed it on that page, and it just leaves it alone on the other. So I'm going to double click to get out of there. And there is my document with an updatable table of contents and a cover page and all the good things.